Good morning. Hello, everybody. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I don't think so. All right. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Can you see my lemon cake tea there? Good morning, Teresa. Teresa, I need your address, please. Good morning, Janet. And Barbara Pie. Yes, it's Mrs. Teapot's time. Hi, Miriam. Well, I am so glad you can hear me. Hi, Jen. How is the look today? Is it better? Hi, Kel. Welcome. I am so glad to see everyone. Good morning, Dixie. It's good to be feeling better. We had a scare the night before last. I had chest pain. Had to take 2 nitroglycerins. Ended up in the ER. Wasn't having a heart attack, but we weren't sure. So we went, safe to be sorry. I had felt really bad for 2 days, super bad. But we're all better now. I feel better now. Did go to the neurologist yesterday, and they're going to do a brain scan and check to see if possible dementia. So they're also concerned about, as well as my husband, who's very concerned about possible brain damage from my coding. So please apologize when you notice, like my tour, when I call the ironing board a sewing machine. I do that, I guess, a lot and did not realize. So it's all good. Good morning, Margaret. Welcome. So happy to have so many of you already. But yes, I'm okay and I'm raring to go. I did want to show you this. I want to make a blue book. I've got a pink one going and a purple one. And this is going to be my blue book. Yeah, it's more green than blue, but there's something to be said for blue green, right? That's kind of what I thought. Happy birthday, Pam. It's not your birthday. You already had your birthday, I thought. Oh, Miriam, I've had so much going on in my life that I just have to keep moving. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So, yes, last night I took the pages out, so you didn't have to watch this, but I didn't know how familiar some of you were with Altered Books. I figured most of you are. This is just an old one I got from the thrift store. But while I was looking for blue books on my shelf, I ran into this. It's Nathaniel Hawthorne, Twice Told Tales. It was my grandmother's sister for her high school, 1919 to 1920 is when she used this in high school, or she was in high school. Copyright, I believe, was 1902. 1903. No, I am not going to use this. Yes, Miriam, I do a lot of resting. Malia, that's funny. Okay, Pam, I was confused because I thought you went on your birthday down to see your husband. Yes, I was having trouble, but it looks like, am I not having trouble anymore? I hope not. So, anyway, I saw this book. Wouldn't that make a pretty blue book? It's a wonderful size. But, Nathaniel Hawthorne wrote it. Isn't that something I need to keep? And it's still in pretty good shape. Still blurry. I'm sorry. Hi, Cheryl. I don't know what I can do about it. Yeah, it is blurry, isn't it? We'll try and go on, but if it gets too much, please let me know and I'll just go off. Yes, a blue glue book. How's that? Can you say that 3 times? Before I get to that, Steffi from SMB Designs, that's why I thought I wanted to say the right thing, sent me a happy mail. So I wanted to see what all was in it. I peeked, but look at this cover. Aren't those stamps cute? Look at this little lady. And I apologize for my lag. I'd sing happy birthday, Pam, but trust me, this morning you don't want me to. Okay, thank you, Malia. Thank you. But anyway, I thought this girl here was so dang cute. I may have to cut her out and color her. But she sent me one of her digitals because she knows I don't have a colored printer. My husband doesn't see the need for one. Is this not cool? Look at that digital, the old typewriter. Look at this. I have one of those cabinets. China cabinet. Only mine's quite old. It was my mom's. This house is full of antiques. Thank you, Stephanie. I love those digis. We're quite the antique family. I didn't buy any. It's what my husband's family and my family all collected. Look at all these goodies. It's a small curtain, full scale. How neat is that? Hi, Beck. I'm still enjoying my hot tea. Good morning, Big Mama. I'm so glad you're here. I am so very glad. Oh, look at this, can go in my blue journal. Look. Steffi sends the most fun stuff. The heart and tickets. Look at that tat. Isn't that pretty? I don't want tattoos, but I can sure appreciate others. I have no desire for a tattoo. Now, my daughter-in-law, she has some, but they're more with the kids on it. Look at those little faces. Look at that hallway. I wonder if she drew that because she is quite the artist. If somebody wants to put Steffi's, hi, Ink Pulp, how are you? How was your sale? I'm so glad you're here. Women of the Bible, Imperfect Hospitality. Ooh, some steampunk. I love me some steampunk. I was going to show my steampunk journal, and I may, but look, see, these will go wonderful in my purple journal. I just might have to do that today. Look at the tab. That'll go with that one I'm working on. Airmail. Well, we were just talking in Mary's. Hi, Stitch It, Pam. Thank you, Janet. About mail. I wonder if they would let me use this since it's prettier than what the post office comes up with. A postcard. Oh, look at this pocket of goodies. Let me tell you, Steffi sends some cool stuff. Oh, look at that butterfly that she die cut out of music paper. I've never done that, I don't think. Cool beans. Look, dragonfly. That goes with Janet's whatchamajigger that I haven't done yet. Her prompt. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Ink Pulp. We like to share. We learned that in kindergarten. Sandy made a steampunk journal. Cool beans. And the flowers and the butterflies. So nice, Steffi. And she's SMB Designs. Cool. And if you've not been to Steffi's channel, you're missing a lot. See, look at this pocket she makes. I want to take this pocket and figure it out. I don't think it'd be hard. I bet I could even do it. Isn't that pretty? Then she's got one with a blueprint. That neat. They get on she and what Jen makes, and Zena the Safety Crafter, and sometimes Stephanie G, sometimes Jenren's mom. It's a hoot, y'all. It's one big hoot. These are so cool. I'm gonna have to ask Stephanie what she if she drew some of these. These are amazing. Look at these little tags. I'm going to have fun putting them up. I have a dentist appointment this afternoon. Greg and I, we feel like all we're doing right now is going to the doctor. We came out of my neurologist appointment and came down the elevator, and he goes, that's where I've got to be in the morning. It's like, okay, look at thread and glue. I wonder if she's under thread and glue, Janet. I know I despise going to the dentist, but it beats no teeth. So I hate having my teeth cleaned too. Look at that girl. She looks like a nice witch, but she looks like a witch ready to come and save the day. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Goodness. Hi, Angela. Welcome, welcome. And then she sent buttons, important stuff. So the buttons and some of that will go back up north for my sewing journal. She had sent me her sewing digital. But since all my sewing stuff is up there with the other sewing journal I made, I want to start another one. It kind of has enough in it. I want to make another one. Well, that's true, Sandy. I know, Dixie. Wonderful stuff. Really, Barbara. I hate the idea of anybody's hands, I think, in my mouth. Okay, Becky. Oh, wonderful, Inked Pulp. I'm just so glad you're here. So glad, so glad. This past week, I was a copycat. Paint Girly Sunday was making, she took index cards and taped them together. So she had 9, 3 rows and 3 rows. And, oh, Big Mama. I can't imagine an army dentist. Ick. And so I came home and decided to copy. These I already had done with the black. I had just taken them and took different vintage papers and done stuff with them. And then I saw her doing her thing. So I decided to create me one. So I took index cards and I just sewed and painted. These are some metal letters I have, and I've never used them. Oh. And then this one says thoughts. And she did the same thing, only hers looked much different. Now that's glued on there, and it's not, oh, maybe that's a bow in her hair. This one says memories. And I have these little people that I decided to use on some of them. Some I use Tim Holtz people, and you can't see one of these because it's blurry. Blessings. And I put bling on mine. But maybe you can get the gist. If not, go to Paint Girly's channel. And it was Sunday's video. Yeah, I know they're going to say something's wrong with mine because they've been saying it, but I'm on blood thinner. So I don't know that we're going to have that done. Uses a missile. When I was little, my mom worked at a dentist office. So, of course, when she had quit, by the time she had kids, it was when she was single. But we still went to Dr. Liftman. Well, he didn't give shots for drills. I'd never heard of such a thing. Thank you, Janet, for putting in Lori's channel. And he would just say, here comes the airplane, and we didn't think a thing about it. Well, it wasn't until I was adult, they were asking me if I wanted a shot. And I said, I don't need any shot. I mean, I'd grown up with no shot. Why would I need a shot now? Well, now I wish they'd give me a shot before they cleaned them. Oh, Inked. Ink, do you care if I call you Inky? Or what's your given name? Hi, Leah. You were a Navy dental tech. They're picking on you. What I did, I took, that book paper that you tear out. I inked it. I coffee dyed it. This is called Stains by Patty Pocket. And what you do is you paint over it, and it gives you a look of like it's coffee dyed. I'll show you here. Your name's Cheryl. I had a childhood friend. I never knew her first name. Everybody called her Inky. I'll call you Cheryl. Inky Cheryl. Inky Kathy's what I tend to get. So anyway, you take your paper and this Stains by Patty Pocket, and it kind of gives you a quick coffee dyed look. I do like coffee dyed better, but since I bought this because I thought I needed it, this does give a quick stained look. And dries very quickly. All right, Miriam. See you later. Thank you for stopping in for a while. I loved having you. We have two Cheryls. Well, we've got Inky Cheryl and Sister Cheryl, right? And so then you take this and then you take little words and coffee dyed, like I said, I would like coffee dyed better. But I'm looking for my words just so I can show you. And then I lay like blessings. Sometimes I do this. I can't think what it's called. Ink the edges. And sometimes I don't. And then I stick them on here. And I just pick whichever, because, you know, if you're making a card or a happy mail or a page, you kind of want different things. You know me, I don't get real picky about stuff. So glad you're back, Cheryl, Sister Cheryl. Got Sister Cheryl, Inky Cheryl. And I glue this if this dries up on me. So I just had these little words, and these little words came, I just typed them up and then printed them on paper. Thank you, Kel. That was exactly what I wanted. Distress the edges. And I just typed these and printed them off one day. And Kel, I need you to stick around for all those words I forget. I don't have Emerson to do it. And I know you guys catch it so often. And sometimes I want bright white. Today I don't. And then I just stick them on here. And then, well, and I'll glue these later. I'm just wanting to show you what to do. Okay. So you kind of, and I'll put them different ways. Here's one that says beautiful in my little drawer over there. See, now that you guys have seen my room, you know where I'm reaching. I'm reaching for all those little drawers I've got. Okay. So then I would glue these on so they don't go anywhere, but you don't want to watch me glue. So then when they're glued, I just tear around them like this. And afterwards, if I want to, I can distress the edges. Thank you so much, Kelly, for that word. Since Emerson was always good about telling Nana what to say. But this just kind of gives them a fun, different look. And I think it was Shabby Doodah. I saw do this years ago. And I love watching Shabby Doodah. But I'm trying not to watch so much YouTube. My husband said I was addicted to y'all. So, these I know are her Digi. And, I had a colored printer at school because I was librarian. And, I would buy the ink for it. The school provided the printer, and they would have provided the ink, but sometimes I would buy the ink because I was using the colored printer for my stuff. And it was after hours. I was using it, so it was all legal. The principal knew it. She'd come in and help me print. We were good friends. We're very good friends, I should say. So anyway, I made those one day watching, I think, Lizzie. But they're just a mindless thing you can do when you don't feel good. I tried sewing a bowl koozie and messed it up to the point I'll probably end up having to throw it away. So right now I'm not sewing because my mind's not there. And fabric's too expensive to mess it all up. But I can do slow stitching and I can do this kind of stuff. So I just thought I'd show you that little freebie. Oh, what's Malia? I love to watch room tours. I need to start planning. Oh, Malia, I just put one up and everybody has liked it so far. But just remember, you all, this is just here in Florida. I'll do another better room tour in Missouri. Because I have just about the same amount. Oh, I'm with you, Cal. And yesterday we were at the neurologist and he was asking questions about my hospital stay when I coded. Can you believe that's been just almost a year, the end of February, and wanted to know how long I had coded and all that kind of stuff. So my husband was filling him in and he said, okay, he was. And I said, I want to tell you, though, I remember none of that. Hi, Pickles. If you want to see some coloring, Pickles colors. And I said, all I remember are the strange things. And he laughed. Well, while I was looking at books, this is a little bit of show and tell. Now I'm going to make my blue journal. I found these. If any of you watch, I'm a big Paint Girly fan. I sent her some shorthand pages. And it came out of this book that was my mother-in-law's. And it was copywritten 1931. I know I took shorthand and it was wonderful to know in college. And then this is part of the algebra book of Greg's grandpa's, but it's fallen apart. But I thought some of you might enjoy seeing it. Yellow pages, and you can see those holes. Okay, Barbara, we'll be here. Oh, I remember I was in China, Sandy. I had Chinese nurses in a Chinese hospital, and things were gold. Yeah, I was in quite the hospital there. It used to be a hotel, but they were letting me use it for a hospital. I was on a boat. I was in Alice Wonderland's hole. I was in a spaceship, and nobody had ever been in that spaceship before. So they had one-way mirrors clear around my room, and they let friends come and eat popcorn and look at me. Oh yeah, it was quite the place. I did go to a huge flea market, hmm in my bed, and they were going to tie me up in my bed there because I wouldn't stay in my bed. Oh, shh, Pierre's napping. Okay, we'll be quiet. Oh, Janet, it was an imagination, that's for sure. But I don't remember the normal stuff. I just remember the strange stuff. Found this songbook. I mean, you can tell by this songbook it's old. And I wanted to see the copyright date. I don't know if I found it yesterday or not when I was looking. Nine. You could get $3 a dozen of them. Oh, it was copywritten in 1921. Are these old enough for you? Yeah, I have old books. And this is basic German. I'm not sure. I think I don't know where I got it. I better not say because I don't know. But the copyright date is 1938. And it's all in German. Birmingham Electric Company. I'm not so sure what maybe I got this at the thrift store. And just happened, somebody's probably cleaning out old grandpa's house. So anyway, I found these old books. I just thought I'd show and tell. Oh, I coded in the hospital, so I had doctors around me. And then they life flighted me to Pensacola. And the computers wouldn't talk to one another. So the cardiologist called my husband wanting to know the details, was asking him these medical terms. My husband didn't know. It was quite the scare for everybody. My son said, if I ever scare him like that again, he's going to come down here and kick my butt. What is for dinner, Janet? Yes, no, it's just middle of the afternoon for you, isn't it, Janet? Unless you've already started. So this is going to be my blue book. And what decided on starting a blue book, I went through my house and craft room, whatever, and grabbed some blue. And if you ever go to Keisha's Creations, and I'll put her in my description, she has auctions. In fact, she's going to have one this evening. I had never got one of her mystery boxes, and I wanted to see what they were like. Well, her mystery box. Now, some of this is my stuff I've added to it. This blue stuff is stuff I've added. And this is blue I've added. I know when I get to hers. This is blue lace, blue fabric, and some more blue. Okay. And this blue. Now we're getting down this blue butterfly I added. It was wrapped up with this beautiful bow. And this beautiful bow is going to be my closure. And then I have two decks of two cards that she puts in. And these, I think, are always $20. This is $20 is what I paid for this. So I have these blue cards. Then I have these blue and gold little raindrop blings. this, it says thank you. And if you've ever seen anything of Keisha, she doesn't do anything ugly. She's all about the bling. Laugh, having a blast, hilarious, say cheese, good times, enjoy, funny. Look at this bling on this sack with the blue buttons. And then there's a puppy dog, a bee, and a little shield all in blue. And then look at these ribbons pinned together with blue buttons. I mean, this isn't something she throws together. I'm guessing she keeps a lookout for these colors. And then when she's got enough, she does them. And then here's more big blue beads. See, I can't talk. There's a little ribbon in blue, washi tape, a little paper clip. Your sewing. Oh, you can't lose your sewing needles. Thank you, Janet, for putting her up. Then here's blue fabric. And like I said, I haven't gotten any of this out because I wanted to show y'all. Oh, this is like a silky type fabric. That pretty, that blue and black. Here's some batik that's blue. And I can use these for other things too, but I wanted to put them in my blue journal. Look at that floral. And I love all the shades of blue. You know, she just didn't stick with navy blue, light blue. Here's a blue envelope with some small paper. Isn't that pretty? Get rid of the box. And then here's blue napkins. Oh, and look at the little flowers she's just thrown in there. I love her presentation. And then she lines it with blue tissue paper. Well, thank you, Barbara. That was so sweet of you. Cheryl's back on the bus. Welcome back. I'm just glad you found your sewing needle. So, these are things that I'm going to use for my blue. And what I want to do is use this blue-green, I'm calling it blue-green book, because I think with all the other blue, I know Janet, isn't it perfect? Hi, Brenda, cooking and couldn't chef. The only thing I remember coming out was a gnome at the foot of your bed. Turned out it was I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Sister Mary Grace, I met her later, came to my shoulder. Oh my, no wonder you thought she was a gnome. I love that story. I had Disney dinosaurs in my room. I know. But I thought with this color and all the different shades of blue, it would look like a peacock colors together. I hope nobody finds that ugly. But, you know, I'm sorry if you do because I like it. This is my purple one. Usually I can find a Reader's Digest in that color, but I could not find a blue one. I have red, I have brown, I have lots of other colors, but I wanted to do blue since I got the blue box. And this is what I do with it. And then if people, as I find things that are purple or people send me purple things, I put it in here. So that's the purple one I've started. This pink one's about full. Your favorite color is blue. You know, I love, love, love pink. That's why I started with pink. I love any shade of pink. I love anything that is pink. I don't care if it's a pink pillow to pink clothes. Oh, Brenda, I bet not. I'm sorry, Teresa. I am so glad you're here. And please send me your address since you were the first one here, and I will send you a happy mail. I'm so sorry. Should I quit or keep going? I'll do whatever you guys want. If it's too blurry to keep going, I'll quit. But if some of you want me to stay, I can stay. Keep going. Okay. So this is the pink one. And like I said, it's about full. But like I said, I love anything pink. Pink flowers, pink paper, pink bathrooms. I've had 2 pink bathrooms. They were a pale pink. They weren't dark pink. And I don't care the shade. I was at a conference and a friend was looking for our group. She said, I knew if I looked for pink, I'd find Kathy. So, this, like I said, is about full, not completely. But I thought I would work on this one. Now, last night, hi, Gail. Okay, Janet. Yes, Gail, more tech issues. We're even having phone issues when we talk. Like with my son or people, like that on the phone. Sometimes we have to go outside. And we have Verizon, which is a big one down here. So we aren't sure what the problem is. Oh, Teresa, you're so sweet. And Teresa, if I have you by a different name, you just let me know. Well, we aren't going to use that glue because it doesn't want to come out today to play. Now, what I do is I glue the pages together where I tore up the pages, but I make them into different kinds of pockets. So this is going to be this pocket because I tore out. And when I tear out, I don't use a pattern. God forbid I use a pattern. Let me get my hole punches. And then I have everywhere to 3 pages and then tear out 6, 5 pages, tear out 8, just kind of whatever I want. Grabbing your sewing. Okay. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. I try to be positive. Life's too short to let it get you down all the time. You only get so many years to live. And I try to be positive with those years. This one's going to go this way, and it's going to have, and then these are nice heavy pages. I really like and then this one, I think I'm going to do this way for something different. Hey, Chris, welcome. How are your classes going? Have they started yet? And then some of these were wanting to stick anyway. The little pages are folded up. It's your second week. 3 different levels of English. You know, there's a lot of people that live in America that really need your class because they have trouble speaking English. Now, this page, I'm just going to stick together. I'm not going to make it a pocket. I'm just going to stick it together so that I can paint on it or something. Oh, I love her room. Pick the colors at 6. Well, Emerson would definitely do that. Only she likes a lot of blue too. And then see these 2. That's what I glued together. Wow. I'm going to get my paste. This is just for me, and if I have to paste it together, I will. And then I just kind of come up from the bottom. I like altered books because then I don't have to sew the spine. Oh, yeah. Oh, Big Mama, I would love me a pink car. But that's not going to happen. I wanted a shiny red Corvette. My husband and son said no. My son said I'd have too many speeding tickets. I don't know who they are to tell Mama no, but evidently they thought they could. Painted your motor pink. Hi, Marty. How are you? How's your mother-in-law today, Marty? Any word? I'm just gluing pages in my new blue book that I'm making. Let's make, see, I've been gluing these down because I wasn't thinking I need to be making some more pockets. Gail's got to go get groceries here soon, I bet. I hope you got good weather to get groceries. Gail likes to do lots of hand sewing too. What are you working on, Gail? Anything exciting and new? I enjoyed Stitch Camp. I don't know if it's something I would do every year. I did not like my finished product. I used a linen with too wide of weed. Oh, good for you, Gail. Oh, good, Marty. Good. I like it when they deliver, and a few free coupons even better for you. Greg and I stopped on the way back from the doctor and got groceries. Well, I got my blood taken. Now, if that's not a handy thing, at Walmart, right, our quest for taking my blood work is in the Walmart. So I gave blood. No one was ahead of me. Sweetest little girl was the blood taker. And she didn't hurt nothing. Oh, she was good. And I told her, I said, you need to be at the ER. They kind of hurt. And she said she used to work at the ER. But she said after 5 years, she just couldn't do that anymore. There you go, Brenda. You go, girl. Oh, Pam, I figured you were doing something on the way home from the kids. Oh, how pretty, Gail. It sounds a lot more than I would want to take on. But it sounds gorgeous. I love that people come to my chat while they do other things. I really do. It means I'm a part of life. Miss Emerson is back to her old funny self. She has been learning about Martin Luther King at school, of course. This time of year, that's what you teach. So she asked her daddy when he was a little boy and he rode the bus home from school, if he had to sit in the front, which, you know, when you're little, you don't want to sit in the front where everybody, you know, walks by. At least she doesn't. And, you know, the bus driver has a good eye on you. And Jackson's good, but sits with her because she's little. She has to sit in the front. So she asked her daddy if he had to sit in the front so the brown people could all sit in the back. Well, our community doesn't have any brown people. Andy said he thinks there was one lady. I only had 2 black students all the time I taught there. So that, you know, is something she's, you know, not familiar with at school. I wish she could be, but she's not. And nobody would care if they were there. It was just something we don't have. Neighboring communities do. But she had lots of questions for her dad, who, you know, wasn't even born during that time. So I guess that's the new equivalent to dinosaurs. You know, I can remember asking my mom if she rode a dinosaur to school. It was funny. Yeah, that's kind of what my blood vampire said. She said between the druggies, the dying, all that, she just couldn't handle it. Yeah, I want to go for a ride with Big Mama when you go, Marty. Stop by and pick me up. Okay. So I now have my pages glued. And as you can see, I take a lot of pages out because I put in a lot. And then I just kind of start decorating, and I'll decorate the front sometime or another when I'm in the mood. Wow. Was it done by a church or something, Teresa? Oh, so you found it, Gail. Oh, cool. Found it in your hoard. Yep. That's what happens. That's why we have messy rooms. So when we clean them, we can find things. All right. Now let's decorate. I'm looking for the opening. There it is. Carlson Craft. Huh. From 1998. 1998. Yes, I had a 10-year-old then. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you open up the napkin. One way or another. There we go. He was 19. And then we are going to put this on this page right here. Isn't this pretty? This needs to go on the bottom, but I think it's gorgeous. I think it'd make pretty wallpaper. I'm using my little water pen here. This water's supposed to help, but water's not coming out of it right now. I've never used this. I just found it and thought, oh, I need to use that, but I can't get water out of it. Oh, wow, Barbara. There we go. Now water's coming out. I guess I just needed to tell it what to do. They say if you do this, it's to come out. Usually I just cut or tear. You know me. We don't get too excited. Becky, got that house all cleaned? Well, it came out good. It just had to get it started. So I did something right, Marty. Write that down for me on the calendar. I'm trying to get this on right, but you know, the napkins don't always cooperate. Janet, those were the hardest prompts. Goodness, I had trouble with them. So I didn't do it. I decided another day I'd start that. Elvin's ready to go out. Well, Gail, you know who runs that roost. If Elvin's ready to go out, you need to be taking him out. Oh, oops. I didn't get all of my napkin off. I'd have sworn I did. I will. But I did think those were hard prompts to put together. I have my mother-in-law's Betty Crocker cookbook, but I also have mine, and I like mine better. Oh, I don't know, Marty. Oh, I did something right. That was it, Marty. One of these days, Marty and I are going to get together and play in each other's she shops, she rooms. She's got a she shed. I just have rooms. But we have to remember to do that. So y'all may never see it. There we go. Much better. You know, things work much better when you do them right. Thank you. Thank you, Marty. Because if we don't write it down, we'll never know. Let's get out. See, this can even go as a pocket. Awfully big, though. Okay, it's time to get out some gesso. Down here in that bottom shelf I can reach. Oh, you do, Teresa. You do, you do. A she house. Everybody needs a she house. I was reading the the chat. My poor husband, because he won't let me drive in Pensacola, it makes him nervous. And after all he's been through, I try to respect that. And so he's in Pensacola today at the dermatologist, and then gets to turn around and go back when he gets home to take me. Bless his heart. He's getting lots of books read. Waiting on me. Waiting on a woman. Thought I'd do this to add some texture. I love me some gesso. I think that's one of the things I have more fun with. Oh, we have somebody new. Kristen. Hello, Crafton with Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, the Love Shack. Barbara, I bet there's a song called The Love Shack. Okay, Kel. Yeah, it's going to get interesting in here, I'm afraid. We got the Love Shack. I don't know that my husband and I could live in that small of a space together after 30 some years. We have trouble watching the same TV show. Man, that gets loud. Blue paint. Okay, start placing bets. Kella Rooney up for me now. 42 years, Big Mama. That's a long time. My brother's getting close to 50 years married. Okay. Shimmery doo. I love you. I'm using a toothbrush to do this. I thought maybe that would be cool to see. It really isn't doing anything, just saying. Oh, I bet you are. That's wonderful. Yeah, I wouldn't get another one. Something ever happened to my hubby, I don't think I can handle getting another one. He's a keeper. And there's nobody gonna do as well. Let's dry this. Hold your ears. Well, that's right. I just want to be able to do a page. I've got all these done. I want to be able to decorate a page. Pam's got 14 years married. Oh, I don't blame you, Brenda. So my husband informed me a tiny house wouldn't hold all my stuff. And I don't know where I'd want the tiny house at, Florida or Missouri. Marty, your little she shed's outside too, isn't it? I think Marty told me she has a 60th and a card from the Queen. Oh, wow, Janet. What a keepsake. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Well, I think I'm going to make this a Keisha page and only put on it things that Keisha gave me. Let's make a little pocket because I like pockets. Which one do I want as a pocket? I don't like that shade with it. Let's do this one. Yes, I have a paper cutter, and yes, I have a bone folder, but you know, my table's full. So we're just going to do it this way. A she shed, Marty. Don't you have a she shed where all your crafting stuff's at? I thought that's what you said one time. I'm just seeing if I'm wrong. Because I have been once before. 47 years with what's his name? Well, you know, Old what's his name's a pretty lucky guy, Barbara. You're a keeper. Let's make an offside pocket. Just to be different. Oh. Good for you, Missy. Well, you know, Barbara, just saying the truth here. You had it framed. And is it at your house now, Janet? 30 years, Marty. We were we were married in 86. So whatever that was. Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. Well, now, Kelly, you could keep something in that bathroom. You know, a little knitting, a little glue, something. We don't want it to feel left out. Oh, I'm glad, Brenda. Welcome back, Gail. Welcome back. Gail's been married 35 years last June. We got married in 86. So we've been married 36 years. We'll be 87 in August. 37 in August. See, you gotta watch my mouth. I say the wrong stuff. Bike crafts in the bathroom. Excuse me. Well, I have crafts in this room. I have some stored in the guest room on the shelves and in some drawers. And I have I don't have any in the bedroom. We're going to just stick that little thing in that little pocket for now. It may end up on the cover. But now let's do something fun with this. Only what came from Janet can go on this page. So we need a little of her bling. Oh. We could do something like that. There we go. This is what I needed. Oh, yeah, that might be nice. Greg and I have just been married to each other, so we fortunately don't have any exes. When Andy was in 4th grade, his best friend's parents were going through a divorce, and he had to go to court and things little boys shouldn't have to go through. And so I guess one day at lunch, they were talking about getting divorced. And one little boy had told him that's something all parents do. So he got in the car after school and he said, Mom, when you and Dad get divorced, where am I going to live? And I said, Well, honey, it's not going to happen, but pretty much wherever you want to. I said, I refuse to fight over you. I am not going to put you through what his little friend was going through. And I said, I'll leave a lot of that up to you. Because his daddy was a wonderful daddy and he was very close to his dad. So I thought we had taken care of all of that. And Greg, we had a basement where Greg changed his clothes from his insulated coveralls and all that in the basement. And so he was coming up the stairs and Andy met him at the door. This is fourth grade. And said, Dad, when you and Mom get divorced, where am I going to live? Greg goes, Is there something I need to know? Well, such and such said that all parents get divorced and you have to live with just one of them. And he looked at me and I said, I've already talked to him. I thought I took care of it. And he said, Well, you can live wherever you want to, but your mom and I aren't getting divorced. He said, We've ruined each other for anybody else. Okay. Never heard another word of it from him. But I thought, oh, how sad that, some kids just think that's inevitable. Because fortunately in our family, it wasn't. But, there are some marriages you just can't stay together. And it does make it hard. Oh, really, Gail? And I'm sure your son missed him. But he had a stepdaddy then, Gail? Or did you marry him after he was older? Oh, I forgot I had these cards I could use for text. We're going to let that kind of dry. Let's put this here. We're going to let that dry. And I like some pages with words. Diaper changing time. Oh, okay. Cheryl's back to sewing. See, these can be cute little tacks to put stuff in. I could also put one in there. And then we'll make some tacks. Oh, that's hard. And I wouldn't put up with that either. You just can't. Awesome, Gail. Awesome. Okay. Oops, that needs a little more glue, doesn't it? What you working on, Janet? She may be elsewhere. She might have got called away. There we go. I still need something here, but I don't know. Well, I could make a bow out of one of those ribbons. Well, this is a bow with a ribbon. We'll make this into something. Well, hello, Henley. I missed you. I have missed you, my friend. I've not even seen where you were streaming. Have I just missed you? Oh, Marty, I'm so sorry. I want to know why Renny Dinky Dinky Doo, Renny Dinky Doo, I love you is going through my head. I bet not, Gail. I bet not. Okay. So this is the Keisha page. I'm letting that bow dry on there. Oh, thank you. Okay. And that is only using things from Keisha. Now, the rest I'm going to mix. This is Keisha, just so you know what it looks like, you know, little tuck. I may not tuck anything in there, but that way I can if I see something. Excuse me. Maybe we'll put this little butterfly there. I hope to, you know, maybe just work on this during lives, but knowing myself, having things on my to-do list is hard. And I'll probably have to work on it other times. Here we go. I wanted some bling down the middle of this butterfly. There's a little bling. You know, Kathy needs some bling. And these are just stickers. So we'll just put these little butterflies here. And hopefully not. We put a butterfly here in the mountains. I'm sure the mountains would appreciate some butterflies. These gold ones don't want to stick. That's okay, Denley. None of us are real fast at getting stuff done. I'm slower than molasses at some things these days. My nails are so bad. I apologize. I took polish off of them the other day, and we're going to do them. And that didn't happen. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, molasses. Oh, I know it, Marty. Let's put just a little bit of light blue on this page. I mean, just a little. That's probably too much. Let's scrape it. I know I've got scrapers here. There. Oh, credit cards are what I use. And we'll do this one just because there's a little paint on my insurance card. Okay. I like them painted. In fact, I bit my nails till I was 21, and I dated a guy who said, whoops, sorry about that, who said, you know, you're a big girl now. You think you could probably quit biting your nails? And I said, it's hard to quit. My grandmother bit in hers and tried to help me. And so he and my best friend were still close. And college decided Kathy was going to quit biting her nails. And every time they saw me, they'd slap my hand, gently, of course, because I would bite them not knowing they were even in my mouth. And he was, you know, all the germs and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And so, but to do that, I had to paint my nails. And I had to change my polish every day because one little chip and I was picking at them. So I graduated from college in 83. So needless to say, I have to keep them polished to this day or I pick at them. Well, the red was all chipped and I can let them go a little more chipped than I used to. And therefore, I took it off and they needed the air. Sometimes I get them done, but I'm really trying not to because I know how bad that is for my nails, even though I like the look. And plus it's expensive and everything else. And my doctor bills are expensive enough that I don't need to be spending money on my nails. There we go. No, I bet, Brenda. Definitely, Brenda. Definitely. So anyway, y'all just have to look at my nails as is. Because they do need to be aired, but I won't be able to stand them not polished for very long. I like them polished. I just do. Here's some of Keisha's flowers. Let's put a few of those on here. And this won't be finished, you know, because if anybody sends me anything blue or anything like, let's put those closer together. I don't like them scattered like that. I will want to be able to add. So there we go with that idea. Ooh, jalapeno juice. Where are you from, Big Mama? Our school secretary was called Big Mama by her grandkids, little bitty thing. Ring a dinky dinky doo. Oh, yes, Gail. My son does that. And I tend to do it. Whoops. Let's turn the page to something different. Maybe I'll show you how I'm going to decorate a pocket. Of course, that would mean having to know myself. And I don't. From Kentucky, that's where you're from. We go through the great state of Kentucky, going up north. Just from Nashville, we go to Kentucky into southern Illinois. So we always sleep around Paducah in that area somewhere. And then go on up. Isn't this gorgeous? I may have to put that on my cover too. You're from Kansas. What part? My sister lives in the Salina area. I've got nieces in Iowa or something like that, and Topeka, a nephew in Manhattan. Well, my sister actually lives in Bennington, but my brother-in-law's chiropractic office is in Salina. I know, and I am so sorry. I don't mean to share that earworm with you, but I woke up with it. More salad English. Maybe that's what I have. Salad English. I have all this cool stuff to use. I don't know what I want to use. I will make some fabric flips and stuff for it. Oklahoma border. Okay. My niece lives in Oklahoma, but I can't think of the town. She just had a new baby. If you guys have any ideas for these pages, you just let me know. I think I'm going to get some white and paint it down. And I've got some other blue. Oh, Sandy. I confuse people doing that. I blame it medically. Before I just shook my head. Or they shook their head, I should say. My husband accuses me of starting sentences in the middle of them and expecting him to follow. Some of you probably do that. Or notice that, I should say, not do it. Marty. Thank you, Brenda. I didn't know the real words. It's Marinky Dink. I love you in the morning and I love you late at night. Love you in the evening when the moon and in the bright sunlight. I don't even know the tune to the rest of it. All I know is a skinny marinky dinky dink, skinny marinky dink. I love you. That's all I know. I love you in the morning and I love you late at night. I don't know those words. I like salad English. Got Big Mama and Big Daddy in the house. Pretty cool. Oops, that's about as crooked as a curvy road. I'll have to glue it down since I brought it up. Washi tape is not my favorite friend. I just have trouble with washi tape. I don't have much of it because I don't ever think to get any. I'm just... And everybody else does such wonderful things with theirs, and I'm kind of a washi tape disabled person. I have trouble getting it straight. I have trouble getting it to stick, but I sure love the look. When my twins were in kindergarten, the music teacher put them in white tuxedos with red bow ties and had them sing that song. They hate the song and hated her for years. Hi, Lori. I've been talking about you. I showed the cards I made copying you. Okay. I don't know what I want to do on this page, so I'll hold off. I do have these pretty blue envelopes. Oh, okay. See, I had no idea. Well, I'd like to know why that's so stuck in my head. Can you tell me that, Barbara? Why is it so stuck in my head? Why did I wake up with it? Can you help me there, my friend? I think my husband's making him a milkshake. He ate a bowl of cereal before he left. But I've been talking about you. You laughing at me, friend Marty. You's a laughing at me. I can tell. I'm thinking of making that a belly band. I must have. I don't know where. But I feel bad for two little boys. I need to write it down here in my book, the words, and then I'll remember them. There's my belly band. I am stuck on Band-Aids, got Band-Aids stuck on me. Yeah, that one goes through my head now. Thank you, Barbara, for giving me another earworm. I can think about my earworms while I have people's hands in my mouth. I don't know why, but I like those two prints together. I do. I think so too. Or even a world. Oh, okay. Thank you, Gail. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. Okay. I think that's pretty. So I can stick something down in there. I can stick something in the envelope. See, this can hold lots of pretty blue things. And then I'll put, and I didn't get out any of my blue paper. So we can, let's go back here because they say you should stretch it all out. That is the best jingle. It is. Dee-dum, 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 dee-dum. Oh, so true. Well, and in England too, you know, you've got Irish accents and those cool things. I do that, it looks more like a wave, but I don't think I want it to look like a wave. Cut a little of this off, a little fussy cutting. I haven't seen Jasper lately. Has anybody seen Jasper lately? I hope my friend Jasper's doing okay. Okay, Gail, good. Glad she's doing fine. Oh, here's some of these little beads. Those might be pretty on the cover. I love how acrylic dries so fast. Let's do one of those folded down pages. Here we go. Here's one. Well, that's understandable. They're 42. Did you go with twin names or just names? These need to go on Keisha's page. There you go. New song to sing. A new song. Isn't that the truth? Okay, I got to put some cheesecloth or something behind it. So bear with me adding something to your page, Keisha. Now I'll be saying everything but the cheesecloth. Oh, Brenda, you crack me up. Maybe I do have an accent. Well, I never thought I did until Marty informed me differently. And she said it quite powerfully so that nobody, probably like she told her kids, no, they couldn't go. And there was no argument about it. That's kind of how she told me with my accent. I think I'm going to use these beads and make a cool blue dangle. See this? I can put something under. Here's 2 cards that I'll put under there just for here. We'll just put them here for now so I don't lose them more than anything. Bye, Barbara. Thank you for being here. You go tell that hubby how lucky he is. Oh, babe. Yes, Janet's got a lovely accent. She makes everything sound so pretty. Don't know what I want to do with this page. But that's okay. That's what makes an ongoing journal fun. Well, that's for sure, Gail. I don't know what we'd all do without her. Who's Nicholas Fairford? Is that somebody I need to listen to? Janet's one I can just put on a playlist and just listen. Carol's one of those too. Yes, she is, Marty. Yes, she is. Okay, I'm going to stop on this a little bit because I'm sure you guys are all tired of looking at it. I think I'll work on my tassel. Blue, blue. And I'll do the tassel with all kinds of ribbons and stuff so that you don't get tired of them. I don't do counted cross stitch either. I had a girlfriend that used to. She kind of quit that, so I don't even have anybody who could teach me how. And I'm okay. You know, it's not, well, nowadays with all of the videos, you could oh, that's okay. Okay, Gail. I can look them up. Thank you, Marty. Okay, let's open up. It's one thing I like about the chat. You learn so much about other channels and people and countries and stuff. It's an educational thing. Okay, I will. Bye-bye, everybody. Sandy's Big Mama send that address then, so I know where to go. And I like fat, fluffy dangles. And I like them different links and all that cool stuff. Bye, Chris. Don't let those kids get you. Some of them are scary. Okay, I've got these shades of blue. Here's a dark blue. Here's some. Oh, that's a little long. Blue is a pretty color, isn't it? I don't know of anybody that hates blue. I know people who don't like pink. Let's put a little white in there. What else do I have in this bag of scraps? Oh, here's some brown with some blue. Now you remember we're being real generous with the word blue. And then I have these lace scraps. What colors won't you wear, Gail? I don't hate any color. Yes, but there are some I won't wear either. I don't wear much yellow. I guess that's really about the only. Marty doesn't like blue and red. Yeah, I know Marty doesn't like purple. Here's some white with blue through it. Well, that's green as green can be. Okay, I think this will probably be enough. If there's an end to it, there we go. This yellow may stand out too much. I may not want it. Oh, this is way too long. I could make 3 of them with this. What were yellow or orange? Oh, that's better. That's still going to be long, though. Good grief. That's okay. Oh, cute, Brenda. Okay, so let's put something on the end of it. I just happen to have a blue-green. Like the yellow. Thanks. I was afraid it might be too much. Well, I love pink, as I've said, any shade. I won't wear orange and yellow either, Gail. It seems like, now I'll wear them and then put a scarf or something with them. But it seems like when I wear them, inevitably, somebody asks if I feel okay. Because it just washes me out. This is trim I got in a bag, and I think the no, it'd been down here. So it would be at a thrift store. I bet you got pretty coloring then, Miss Marty. Bet. Are you home yet, Pam? Got that groceries all put away? See, I would wear those colors if they're not on my face. Is it? See, that's why I like yellow fat. I like those colors. I love a yellow kitchen. All right, there's my you look just like you. Oh, thank you. Because I don't want you looking like anybody else unless you have a twin. But then they'd look like you, not you like them. You know. Okay, I now oh, I thought those were beads. They're not. Well, cool beans. These are beads, I'm pretty sure, from my dangle. That'd be pretty. I have a yellow kitchen down here with accents of red and turquoise and black. Okay, those are beads. Okay. Don't know if I've got a needle small enough in here. So if I don't, I'll just, nope. So I'll just put the thread through them later. But I got the tassel made. And then I'll just use embroider floss and embroider beads on. I like those three colors together. I do. I've kind of added that up north only. I haven't painted, so it's with brown. Okay, so that's going to be the tassel. And I'll put the tassel on when I'm done with the spine of the book. Excuse me. And I'll probably put other colors of beads on as well. And these longer ribbons that I cut and didn't need, I'll put in my stash. in here. And then I'm going to finish gluing and put glue on these words. And then they'll be ready to cut off, tear off, and I can show you how I do that. Not that you probably need anybody to show you. I wear dresses with leggings a lot around the house. I don't wear jeans a lot. I wear them 2 places. Okay. And then this blessing, I just tear however I tear. Not that you guys can see it. And then tear around it so it has that torn look. And then distress the edges. And that's how I do that. If anybody wants to decorate their words. I'm gonna yes, I like to be comfortable. I do. I'm having lemon cake tea. I really like my flavored teas in the afternoon or late morning. And I'm going to put my blues all back in my blue box. But I don't have as much as I did because I used a lot of Mischievous stuff. But I haven't used it all. Have this I want to use. I have these I can still use more of. Those away. Got lots of fabrics I can use. Oh, you are so welcome. Stick around and we'll give you all kinds of tips. They might not be worth anything, but we'll give them to you. Shoot, the discussion today has been quite wide ranged. See, I can even, that won't fit. I'll keep my laces in here. And I just think this is gorgeous, Miss Keisha. Oh, I found those in my little stuff. And I'm going to keep this out because I'm going to work in it some more, but not immediately. I just wanted somebody asked how I keep this so tidy. Well, I can't handle my desk super untidy. I wish I could. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? I'm so glad you stopped in. I'm tidying up from working in my blue journal because I just am. I'm glad I got my scavenger hunt done because now I don't feel like I should be working on it. Oh, waiting on an answer. Okay, now I can come back to this. I apologize for my blurry screen, Stephanie. Jen had to leave again. I know. Some worked on something else rather than looked at me. So I apologize. But they wanted me to go on, so I did. I couldn't let them down. Did y'all see I passed my 300 mark of subbies? I appreciate that. I might do something. You never know with me. My big one will go out again at 500, but I might send an envelope full of some stuff. Put a stamp on it. Have to make sure it stays over 300 because it goes up and down a lot. And then this little box, I just put these all in. And then I'll use them in journals. And that's how I do it. Thank you, Marty. Hard for me to believe. Ooh, maple. Oh, good deal, Brenda. I don't know what to tell you, Marty. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe if I go to visit Janet in England, I'll come back with a Yorkshire Lancaster accent that's so pretty. And then when I say your name, Marty, he'll be oohing and on. What do you think about them bananas? Oh, excuse me. Oh, I should do some blue distress ink on some of my pages. Yeah, then I would have what you call it, English salad accent. Oh, you never know. You never know. Margaret. Yeah, different accents all mixed together. Coming out of one person. Be interesting to see what they want as my thumbnail, all blurry. I will I just keep my little teapot. I thought that worked just fine and dandy. I have to tidy up or it drives me crazy. I can't have it too much of a wreck. Ooh, there's something still in there I forgot to take out. Ooh, look at those buttons. I like those buttons. Thank you, Stephanie. Some more goodies. I'll have to go through and find my blue stuff I want. Isn't it cute? I needed a teapot. So Greg gave me that teapot for Christmas. I found it and that's what he got me for Christmas. And then a wanting some of Miss Steffi's blue, and oh, I'll put those in my purple and these in my pink. Cool beans. Isn't that pretty? I just love these, Steffi. You're an accent picker-upper? Oh, no. You are picky then, aren't you? Oh, my. Ooh, she sent me a lot of purple. That's good. I'm going to put that in my blue and this in my purple. And I've got a steampunk thing going. Oh, you went to the gym. Good for you, Margaret. Good for you. Well, ladies, I appreciate y'all being here. I believe I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope to get on again. I don't know. It depends on the life. So, y'all take care. Stay beautiful. Marty, I just love you. You make me laugh every time I'm around you. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. You all have a lovely day. And remember, every one of you have a purpose. Bye for now. Bye, Janet. Bye, Danley. Bye, Stephanie. Bye, Margaret. Bye, Marty. You have a lovely day too.